You can go to the next if you have already memorized the mantra. Otherwise, the whole lines in case you fall sleepy. Alright, repeat after me. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhar. Shri Advaita Gadadhar. Shivasadi. Shivasadi. Gauri Bhaktivinoda. Gauri Bhaktivinoda. So now we will chant Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi, Gauri Bhaktivinoda. Yes, welcome back, my dear friends, to the session. Am I audible? Perfect. Namaskar. So today we are going to discuss, you can say, the vital part or the most important important part in the whole Vedas or in the whole Vedic literature. Not just Vedic literature, even if you include all the scriptures of the world, of all the scriptures. And I would say, if you can understand this concept, it is just opening a new door in your life. So in the last session, we discovered that yes, there is a logical proof for the Shastras. That there is a logical way to believe in the Shastras. So we discussed about the blind faith, reasonable faith. So how to prove even, how can we prove that Shastras have some reasonable faith? They are not like blind faith. Then we discussed about some of the predictions which are in the Shastras. They are getting true. Just like in mathematics, we have a formula A plus B whole square. Then you put the values, then you can get the results. So this is valid for any number now. So similarly, the Shastras also speaks about something which have already been described. It's like महाभारत या शास्त्र जैसे भागवतम 5000 साल पहले बोली गई थी, पर उसमें लोग बुद्धा के बारे में बताया था. तो लोग बुद्धा आविष्कार से हम उसको समझ कर रहा हूँ. And in भविष्य पुराण talks about Prophet Muhammad and Jesus Christ also. And भविष्य पुराण also talks about the very God which will come now, जो आने वाला है, उसके बारे में बता रहा है. तो ये शास्त्र से कुछ ऐसी prediction, not just normal prediction about the God or some heavenly things, but even about your normal, just like Paul, even mathematics, Pythagoras theorem, under root, even pi की value भी हमारे शास्त्र में बताई गई. This is interesting. I was giving one seminar, so it was Indian Vedic convention in IIT University. So the topic was how India is glorious. So in the 180, India की GDP 32% था. आज की डेट में कितना है? Less than 1 billion. Somewhere it's less than 1. So we were that richest country. So yes, we had the wealth in terms of monetary, financially also, but at the same time in education, in philosophy, in theories, it was also there. So our country was just, that's why it was known as soaring children. और तभी ये ऐसा फैसला जब इसी की वजह से बहुत सारे लोगों ने इसके ऊपर इमेजिन किया. कोई गरीबों को घर नहीं आता है, बोलते हैं कि नहीं इंडिया में क्या है, गोल्ड मिडिल तो है सब कुछ. और people are struggling with poverty nowadays. तो जो बाहर के लोग आए वो करते हैं कि काम क्या दोनों भी लेने आए. No, it was the richest country. Richest also, it was the gold mine of everything. But what happened? The wealth went out, but the culture won't keep continuing over there. That's why still there is a belief, there is a culture, there is a tradition, there are festivals. All these things are going on based on the Shastra. So that's what you in the last session. It is related to the last session. Now in the Vedas, my dear friends, so there are multiple things are described. Just like आपकी बुक्स के अंदर, फिजिक्स की बुक्स के अंदर बहुत सारी चीजें बताई होगी. तो उसका मेन टॉपिक क्या है या मेन क्रक्स क्या है? Similarly, in the Shastras also, जिंदगी कैसे जीनी है ये भी बताया होगा. एस्ट्रोनॉमी, एस्ट्रोलॉजी, मेडिकल साइंस, प्लास्टिक सर्जरी, सब कुछ डिस्क्राइब है. तो लाइफ यहाँ पे कैसे जीना है ये डिस्क्राइब है. ओके, द सेम शास्त्र नाउ मेंशन कि आपको ये चीजें दी ही हुई हैं. Similar example, just like you are in college, why this classroom is given to you? Why facility of admission, library is there, canteen is there, teachers are there. So इसका एक purpose भी है. If the students are not able to find the purpose of the college, they may spend their whole college life in canteen, sitting or in the garden. They never realize what was the purpose of the college. They failed the admission. So similarly, if we got Vedas, or if we got at least human being of life, then what is the purpose? What is the main essence? That opens the chapter. Now we are going to discuss science of reincarnation. Is it clear? Think clear what we are going to discuss today? So science of reincarnation. Reincarnation means? Oh, thank you. What of energy? Yes, pluralism. Carnation. There is a one word incarnation. Carnation. Karn का मतलब क्या होता है इसके अंदर?
कार्न मतलब फ्लैश में.
Yeah. Something comes into the flesh. Means we have muscles, we have body, we have flesh. So something is from this flesh of body has gone to the next flesh of body. So what that has gone, that is the topic of discussion. तो वो चला क्या गया जिसके ऊपर सारा अभी ये टॉपिक ऑफ डिस्कशन है. या फिर आप लोगों ने उसका नाम सुना होगा आत्मा या फिर रूह, So I will use this word to describe this today's topic. But we will do this in a little bit analytical way so that you can understand it very nicely. और ये जहन में डल जाए. So these are the few things which we are going to cover. 3 types of bodies. Right now what we have: characteristics of the soul, proof of reincarnation, case studies of reincarnation, and what science says about reincarnation. So these are the things which we are going to discuss. So let's pay attention to the 3 types of the bodies. And for understanding this, I have one activity for all of you. So where we will travel through the different milestones of your life. So let's do this activity, my dear friends. Close your eyes, and I will dictate you some instructions, some things, and you have to imagine it. And then you have to answer one question after that. So close your eyes. Remember the day when you are sitting in the college for this session. Just remember the day when you will pass out from the college. Consider the day when you have children working. Just remember the day when you are getting retired. Remember the day you are walking with a stick. Remember the day you are on a deathbed. Remember the day you have left the planet. Come back. Remember the day when you are on the deathbed. Come back. Remember the day when you are walking with a stick. Just remember the day when you were working with your family members, in job. Come back. Remember the day when you pass out from this college. Go back. Remember the day when you joined this college first time. Go back. Remember the day when you were in the 10th class. Just remember the day when you were playing with your friends in the 5th class in school. Remember the day when you just get the consciousness of this world. Just consider the day when you were on the lap of your mother, the first day of this planet. Come back. Remember the day when you were playing with your friends. Remember the day when you were in the 10th class. Remember the day when you joined this college. Back to the session 4 of this course. Okay, come back, open your eyes. I have a question for all of you. So what was the common in all these milestones? So we went through the different milestones for this activity, but what was the common? So how is a big answer? Yes, you were there. Yeah. So, okay, what else we can add to the soul was there, the main person was this. And the soul was moving through the same person but different bodies. Same person, different bodies. When you were a small boy, the body was different, small body. When you were a little younger, you had a different body. And you grow up, now you have this body. After 30 years, will be the same body? No, this is different. So yes. So you rightly answered. Now this opens one very nice interesting concept. Maybe आप लोगों ने सुना भी होगा बहुत सारे टीवी सीरियल में या फिर दादी नानी से कहीं ना कहीं तो सुना ही होगा. So there is a gross body which is like this body, the body of flesh. So gross body में post जो भी बनी हुई है. So 5 महाभूत से बनी होती है. वो 5 महाभूत हर इंडियन में सुना होगा, चाहे वो एबीसी में भी आता है क्वेश्चन, तब भी हर कोई आंसर कर सकता है। वो क्या चीज़ है?
क्षितिज जल पावकों की गहराई सभी
Yes, right. That is looking for it. So in English it is earth, water, fire, air. तो बेसिकली हमारा जो शरीर है वो इन 5 तत्वों से बना होता है। By the way, which is the most important part or most constituent part? इसका proportion सबसे ज़्यादा है इसमें। So earth, water, fire, air इनमें से हमारा हार्डवेयर बना होता है। Just another example can be स्मार्टफोन। स्मार्टफोन है, so उसका जो हार्डवेयर का जो स्ट्रक्चर है, बाहर का जो स्ट्रक्चर है, ये इसका बाहर का जो स्ट्रक्चर है, that is made up of plastic or aluminum. That is similarly our body is made up of these 5 elements. These 5 elements. Just pay attention. Now something interesting is coming up, and then there is another thing which is called subtle body. Now subtle body is that kind of department जो दुनिया की जस्ट कुछ ही यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में पढ़ाया जाता है। तो जनरली जो हम एजुकेशन लेते हैं उसके अंदर 5 एलिमेंट्स के बारे में डिस्कशन किया जाता है, या फिर हम पढ़ाई के बारे में कर रहे हैं। लाइक आई वाज ए मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर, सो वी वर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट हाउ टू बिल्ड इंजन, हाउ टू कैलिब्रेट इंजन, या फिर आप लोग प्रोग्रामिंग करते होंगे या केमिकल्स करते होंगे या फिर व्हाटएवर, मतलब कंसीडरिंग योर ब्रांच। सो जनरली उसमें तोड़ जो की जा रही है इस डेड एलिमेंट्स की जा रही है जो इस पूरे धरती पे प्रेजेंट है। But there are very less university or less education platform where people are talking about subtle body. Now what comes in the subtle body which is present in all of us but we can't see, that is mind, intelligence and sense of identification. This we call as a software. The same example, phone, that was the hardware but there is a software inside. And that software is governing the whole hardware. Is there any use of the hardware if there is no software? Similarly, in our case also, that our gross body is present, which is very healthy, very fit. But if the mind is disturbed, there is not so much sense of the external body. But maximum people spend the time decorating the external body and maintaining it all. So, thought for the whole. Just think about it. So the mind, intelligence, ego, that comes into the subtle body. Now there is a hierarchy in this. If you apply some logic within it, gross body and subtle body, earth is the most accessible element. धरती को आप छू सकते हो, पकड़ सकते हो. If I go to the water, can you capture it easily as compared to earth? No. Subtlety is increasing. Just keep thinking like this. Now if you go to the fire, it's more subtle now. उससे भी ज़्यादा हल्की है. And if you go to the air, can you see it now? No, you can't just see it now. Ether and sky, उससे भी सूक्ष्म है actually. Now even in the gross body there is a hierarchy of subtlety. Now what to speak of entering really into the subtle element? Now the mind even is subtle than the ether. Intelligence even is subtle or maybe सूक्ष्म than the mind. And sense of identification is even subtle than the intelligence. Let me give an example. If I say आप गधे हो, that immediately strike. That is ego. When someone has hit your ego, or someone said, okay, you are beautiful. That is when someone is touching your ego. Someone can harm you physically is a different thing. Switch on the lights. Is it visible or not? ऐसा नहीं ज़्यादा है यार. थोड़ा सा फैलाओ. ये visible नहीं है. You are sensing my ego. Oh my intelligence. So sense of identification, just like when I was a college boy, I belong to Haryana. So हमारे class में, and I was studying in Punjab. So if you study in different state out of your home state, then you definitely rely or relate to the people of your home state a lot. अगर आपको कोई मिल जाए ना, अरे यूपी तो आपको एक सेंस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग नजर आती है. इसको एक्चुअली सेंस ऑफ आइडेंटिफिकेशन कहते हैं. मतलब इसमें फॉल्स ईगो है, इसको फॉल्स ईगो को सेंस ऑफ आइडेंटिफिकेशन देना. ये जो सेंस ऑफ आइडेंटिफिकेशन है, ये सबल बॉडी में आता है. सो नाउ दिस इज द कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ द ग्रॉस बॉडी एंड सबल बॉडी. Same example, phone hardware and software. Now there is another thing, who is operating this gross body and software and subtle body. Okay, the person who is operating the phone. Someone is operating touching the hardware, or someone is even pressing the button. That person is actually the third body, which is called spiritual, and it is made up of the three elements, which is known as Satchit Anand. And that Satchit Anand is actually the original personality of ourselves, the core personality, which is present, yes, inside this cage, inside this body, where the gross body is the external thing, mind intelligence is the software, but what is driving this whole body, what is driving this software, the one person who is operating the smartphone is the spirit soul. Is the spirit soul. Okay, is this clear? Till this point? If it is clear, then there are 4 or 5 questions to all of you. But before moving ahead, I just want to tell you that this gross body and subtle body that comes into the material energy of the world, or you can say dead energy. Just like when someone dies, the body is still present. Body is still present. But what is left out of that body now? That is the soul. Even the soul goes with the mind to the next body. So software चला जाता है. अभी तो इसलिए every one of us has some past experiences by which we sometimes feel that there is a phobia of water, phobia of height, phobia of, maybe some people are very good into the architecture, or maybe Krishna must have given you some talent, which is no one had taught you in your life since beginning, but you are very good into this. How it is? Because the mind was working earlier also, that the mind has carried up now continue into the next body also, which we call human form right now. Okay. So gross body and subtle body, they are material. And Bhagavad Gita explains this as 7.4. Bhumi Ramano Vayu Kamano Buddhi Recha Ahankar Vidyame Vina Bhakti Ashita. So these are the 8 my separated energy which are present. At the same time, Bhagavad Gita mentions that it's a spiritual person or spiritual soul who is manipulating this matter now, or who is controlling this gross body. Just for example, this table is present, but earlier this table was not present as it is. It was a tree. अब इस ट्री को हमने टेबल में कन्वर्ट किया, कि हमने आपसे गवर्नमेंट में डिसाइड नहीं करते, या फिर किसी भी और लिविंग एंटिटी ने काम नहीं किया होगा. जैसे लिविंग एंटिटी एक और ह्यूमन बीइंग यही जाकर के डेट काटेगा, यही जाकर के बनाएगा, ये सब कुछ करेगा. ऐसा नहीं कि समुद्र के अंदर तूफान आएगा और तो 4 पेड़ आपस में मिल जाएंगे, मिलेंगे तो आपके पास एक टेबल हो जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होगा. So only the living entities manipulate the mind. That's what Bhagavad Gita says in 7.5. Aprayamitaspanyayam Vigna Prakritiya Shuddha. Jeev Bhuta Mahabhav Vevedam Dhariyata Jagat. That Jiva, Shastra says living entity Jiva, that the Jiva are manipulating this matter, or the gross and subtle matter. They can manipulate. We have the power. I mean, we have a laptop, we have a phone. इन दोनों को combine करोगे तो क्या इसे iPad निकल जाएगा? नहीं. The life is coming from the life. Life is not coming from the matter. So that means whenever there is a living entity or the soul will do something activity, some manipulation, then only it can do. Just like a classroom आ गया, ये आपको तो बिल्कुल नहीं है, सोचिए बनाया है, और that person is a living entity. Now this opens some questions to all of you. This is a verse in Bhagavad Gita. देखेंगे इसमें यथा देखे ओंकार के वर्णन जरा तथा ध्यान तक प्राप्ति धीरस्तत्व होगी. Simple example, the thing which we discussed earlier. Can you see the translation? Okay, it has a loud voice. Yeah.
Translation?
Yeah, this one.
As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body and then a sober person is not bewildered by such a change.
That's what we discussed. Simple one. In this body, from boyhood to youth, right now you are here, earlier you were there, and Krishna will you will be there. What has happened? You have just shifted from one platform to another. And if you have this knowledge, you will not be kind of a confused or bewildered type person. That is the basic information Bhagavad Gita says in the beginning only. Second chapter, 13th verse. A similar type of verse comes in again, a simple kind of example. Just like we change the clothes, so similarly, the gross body, the soul, when this gross body became invalid, then gross body shift to the next body also. That is called death. For the soul, there is no birth and death at any time. He has not come into being, does not, will not, ever existing, proven, he is not slain and the body is slain. Yeah, that is the example. Sorry. Mansansi Jirnani Yatha Vihai, Navani Grinati Naroprani, Tata Sarirani Vihai Jirnani, Anyani Sarinati Navani. That as a person puts on new garments, giving of the old ones, the soul simply accepts individual bodies, giving of the old and useless one. So when the body becomes invalid, then person changes the smartphone and it becomes invalid. Simple as that.
So who decided the body is invalid?
Who decided the which body? Yeah?
That body is useless or not?
Yeah. So this course is COBC level 1. So in the next COBC level 2, we will discover a session law of karma, and there he will explain that how and what are the factors जिसकी वजह से हमें ये शरीर भी मिला और अगला मिल सकता है. Good question. Okay, looks drama. Is soul destroyed with the death? Very good. This is the proof. Okay, this is the question. Is the soul in everybody the same soul? No. Yeah. Okay. Who likes gulab jamun? Who likes jalebi? Who likes laddu? Everyone has a different taste, na? So how can you be the same person? Everyone has a different taste. What happened?
Sir, what is the difference between Atma and Jivatma? Atma और जीवात्मा में क्या अंतर है?
Same. Atma means Jeev. When Shastra speaks about Jivatma, that means human being. Atma is present in the animals also, in the trees also. So in broader views, you are taking my class somewhere else.
सर भगवद गीता में पर कृष्ण जी कहते हैं कि आत्मा को कहीं पर भी कोई भी दुख और सुख छू नहीं सकते, लेकिन जीवात्मा स्वर्ग और नरक में सुख दुख भोगने जाती है. तो डिफरेंस तो होगा, आपको बता दो.
Alright. So give me a chop. Now this is the additional question. This is not a PPT. Standard question. Question number 5.
निशा.
Good question. So what happens is, let me tell you. Soul is Jiva or Atma. Now you have gross body through which the nature will give you punishment or reward. Soul does not come into the contact with the mental atmosphere. तो जो प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होने वाला है वो माइंड की प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होगी या फिर फिजिकल टॉर्चर होगा. तो जब कोई स्वर्ग और नरक की बात करता है फिजिकल बॉडी और फिजिकल या फिर इंटेलेक्चुअल माइंड या फिर इमोशनल लेवल पे प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होगी. तो सोल को कोई टच नहीं करता है. सोल के जो सराउंडिंग में जो ग्रॉस बॉडी है और जो हमारा जो सॉफ्टवेयर है उसको प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट किया है. तो मटेरियल लॉज मटेरियल बॉडी पे काम करता है. एज सच सोल विल फिक्स है. तो भगवद गीता जो मेंशन करती है कि सोल विल नॉट डिस्टर्ब, उसको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा. दैट्स ट्रू. वो स्पिरिचुअली अपनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पोजीशन पे है. बड़ा प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना, हम यहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं संसार में आ गए तो हमें शरीर भी मिला हुआ है. अभी किसी ने अगर कुछ कोई हिट कर देता है किसी को तो उसकी ग्रोस बॉडी को हिट किया है. तो वो आपकी ग्रोस बॉडी को हिट हुआ है बट आप एज ए सोल को हिट कीजिए. बट हाँ, जब हम अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई बॉडी के साथ ही करते हैं सिर्फ और सिर्फ, तब लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम आती है. लेट मी गिव यू एग्जांपल. देयर वाज वन लेडी हु वाज वेरी फैटी and she was too much fatty and she came to the class and the speaker was giving a class that you are not this body, you are soul. And then immediately releases the pressure in her head that I am more than my body. मतलब जो शरीर जो मुझे मिला हुआ वो एक मशीन है, तो हार्डवेयर ऊपर एक स्ट्रक्चर चिपका हुआ है, बट मैं इससे भी ज़्यादा बेटर एक पर्सन हूँ. तो दैट्स हाउ शास्त्र tells that Jiva is not going to be disturbed in any case. But it's very hard to come and always walk on the platform of soul. Maximum times we identify ourselves with the body or at least with the mind. The whole process of spirituality is to bring that concept, like to realize that you are a soul and what is the food of soul now, what is the lifestyle of the soul. So the mantra we are chanting beginning, that is the food for the soul, not for the body. खाने शरीर को खाने के लिए हमें पिज़्ज़ा चाहिए यार, आत्मा को खाने के लिए पिज़्ज़ा नहीं चाहिए, आत्मा को खाने के लिए spiritual food चाहिए. That's how it scriptures explain. I hope I have confused you. It's all right, but this will come. मतलब कोई ना अभी आपने if you are studying in science class, if you ask the question of ESD, then it will become difficult. You need to understand. But there is an answer. So, but I am just explaining the things step by step, so that you can understand properly. Okay, is the soul in everybody same? No. Okay, another thing. This is a proof actually. ना तो हम जाते ना सो, ना तो मैं जना देता. Okay, where does the soul reside now? अभी इस शरीर में तो मैंने बता दिया, इस शरीर में तो है आत्मा, वो शरीर में है का. अबे once that is saying in the head is ना वो जाती है, वो है नहीं वहाँ पे. वो कॉन्शियसनेस है, वो अवेयरनेस है, मतलब उसके प्रेजेंट होने से. जैसे सूरज प्रेजेंट है, सूरज की रोशनी जो है पूरी धरती पे आ रही है. अब जो सूरज का रोशनी नहीं है, सूरज अपनी जगह बैठा है, उसकी रोशनी आ रही है. So that is consciousness which is present. Good one.
सर हाँ
एनर्जी के जैसे पूरे शरीर में फैला हुआ है.
आप लोगों ने बिल्कुल नहीं देखा, उसमें है. Not heart, but in the reason of heart. There is a difference between these two statements. Let me explain. Soul resides in the reason of heart. What does it mean? If you can understand this concept ना, तो फिर आप समझ जाओगे कि सोल और शरीर अलग अलग चीज़ें थी. तो इसके बेस पर 2-3 क्वेश्चन होंगे. Everyone start thinking now. Okay, भाई हमने हार्ट ट्रांसप्लांट कर दिया तो पर्सन बदल जाएगा क्या? That's the meaning of reason of the heart. उस इलाके में है, उस जोश ऐसा नहीं कि हार्ट नहीं है आत्मा, हार्ट के अंदर है. तो बेसिकली शास्त्र से there are 5 type of air in our body. उदान मतलब अपान जो ऊपर रहती है, समान जो पैरेलल करती है, और एक वायु जो पूरी बॉडी में रहती है, प्राण. और सोल के जो आत्मा होती है, ये 5 एयर्स उस सोल को बैलेंस करके रखती है. बैलेंस करके रखती है in the region of the heart. That's what happened during the time of death. The soul is either from the mouth, either through the eyes, either through the ears, or different holes of the body. That's why they close the eyes after that. That's why they close the mouth after that also. Because the soul has an attachment to the body, the soul should so that it doesn't come. So that's why they close the body also. Okay. Sorry?
अगर बॉडी से उसके अटैचमेंट और सोल बाहर निकल गया है तो फिर मन क्लोज करे हो सकता है वापस आ जाए.
हाँ, good question. It's like jailer has sent the prisoner outside of the one chamber, and the prisoner wants to come again to the same chamber, but the jailer knows that his further punishment is waiting somewhere else. So the nature will not let it go so easily. And there are multiple things also where the soul will go. जिसमें ज़्यादा मस्ती मार रखी है तो आत्मा उतनी तकलीफ से निकलने वाली है. ये ऐसे इतनी सिंपल इक्वेशन नहीं है कि हाँ मतलब आपने 40,000 बिच्छू सुने हुए ना, नहीं सुने तो आप सुनो. So it's a very painful activity, but it's very easy activity for a spiritualist also. And it's a whole science how to release the soul also from the body. No, let's understand by example. Just suppose I give you the example, Acharya. This car. So suppose the car is like our gross body, and nowadays the car also programmed. So that is like software. You see the display and all these things. And the driver, the person who is driving that car, is the soul. And the driver is sitting on a seat. That seat is the reason of the heart, you can say. Now it's the heart, and the driver is sitting on that. Just suppose you change the seat, will it change the driver? No, driver remains the same. गाड़ी का सीट खराब हो गया तो हमने सीट को चेंज कर दिया, ड्राइवर आकर के वहाँ पे बैठ गया दोबारा से. So that's the same thing. Suppose you are driving ड्राइवर चेंज द सीट, नो। सिमिलरली आपने अगर आपने गाड़ी बदल दी है तो डेफिनेटली आपका चेंज हो गया, बट पर्सन इज द सेम। ओके, नेक्स्ट कंसेप्ट, द साइज ऑफ सोल। So earlier we discussed where soul reside. Now what is the size of the soul? That itself is little complex now. So Shvetaka Upanishad explains about the size of the soul. This is the verse in Sanskrit, but इसका English में translation बड़ा simple सा ही है. If you take tip of the hair and you divide the tip of the hair in 100 parts, and now you take that 1/100 parts of the hair, then again divide it into 100 parts. So 1/10,000 part tip of the hair is the size of the soul. Now Shastras says like that just to describe that the size of the soul is very very minute. It doesn't say कि अभी इतना ही मिलेगा और उसको मैं देख भी लूँगा किसी तरीके से, ये नहीं समझाना चाह रहा है। अब ये बताना चाह रहा है कि just that minute that you can't see, because that is spiritual. You can't see it with your gross eyes. तो हमने last time discuss किया था, with these eyes you can't see even the material things beyond this room also. And how can you see the soul? But yes, that much minute is there, present in our body. Why it is so minute? There is a whole history behind it about this position. Now I told you that yes, this world is made up of the 5 elements. Our body is also made up of the 5 elements. So the whole world, the ocean, the air, the sky, the earth, the water here, fire, they are made up of the 5 elements. Now if you just apply a little thought over here, now everything around us is dead. This table is dead, this projector is dead, fan is dead, wall is dead. And on this planet, only we are the living entities who are moving around in the world and who are changing the world. Now you should need to think from where that living entity has come. Dead things cannot produce us. Dead thing cannot produce us. The world cannot produce us. From where the living entity came. So, from where we have come, the Shastras explain, when we come to this world now, that time it got shrink. And that time we come into that smaller size. And it is the simplification explanation of our consciousness that right now we are present in this body, we are just conscious of ourselves, our body only. So the point is that the soul has come to this world from one world, and that's how the Chandrayaan has landed here, our Chandrayaan, which is like alien. So point is we all are aliens here. We are not the product of this world. We are not the product of this world. If you can just open that chapter, okay, if I am not a part of this world, from where I have come and where I have to go also after that, this will open the chapter now of spiritual world. That there is another world beyond this spiritual world also. Okay, is this clear? Or was this little heavy? Or should I repeat it? Repeat. Alright. हम लोग कहाँ से आए हैं? सिंपल क्वेश्चन ये है, अब थिंक अबाउट इट, कहाँ से आए हम लोग? यस, वी कम ओवर फ्रॉम पेरेंट्स. अच्छा, पेरेंट्स कहाँ से? वो उनके पेरेंट्स है. सो दैट मीन्स वी आर कमिंग फ्रॉम अ लिविंग पर्सन. सो ओरिजिनली जो लिविंग एंटिटी थी वो कहाँ से आई थी?
5 तत्व से आया ना, मतलब एट द एंड साइकिल और 5 तत्व पे खत्म हो गया, जो अग्नि, वायु एंड वाटर.
आपने क्लास अभी थोड़ी देर तक उठ के गए था, उसमें होगी वो चर्चा. इट्स ओके, इफ यू आर स्टिल स्ट्रगलिंग, डोंट वरी, नेक्स्ट सेशन में आ जाएगा. बट इतना समझ लो कि आप जीवात्मा हो, आपका साइज कितना है, और ये शरीर जो है जस्ट लाइक अ केज, जस्ट लाइक देयर इज अ कार, देयर इज अ ड्राइवर, देयर इज अ सॉफ्टवेयर. यू आर रनिंग दिस कार, यू आर रनिंग दिस whole body. Another example can be of a cage. there is a bird in the cage, and the cage is being decorated with different colors. But originally, the person is in the. So this is the same thing, 1 by 10,000 tip of the hair. Okay, now there is some proof of the soul that which we have already discussed. First thing is common sense. So when we say कि वो चला गया, but who has gone? Originally the body is still there of that person, but who has gone from that body? The soul has gone. Wow, people already know the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I think everyone is perfect in that. Actually, soul has passed. Okay, another thing is intuition. So if I ask you, mark your laptop, mark your phone, so you'll mark, okay, this is my laptop, this is my phone, this is my calculator, this is my pen, pencil, my pad, my spectacles, the ring. Okay, now little subtle. If I ask to mark your finger, so you will mark, yes, you will do this exercise. Mark your head, my brain. Oh, yes, it's inside somewhere. So you are marking the body parts. My leg, my hand, my shoulder. Now if I ask you to mark yourself, that means that the body parts that belong to you. Just like laptop belong to you, similarly the head also belong to you. That's why we say, okay, it's my head, it's my body. So my body means there's some other owner is there. That owner is saying that, okay, the body belongs to me. The body belongs to me. Another answer or another symptom of the soul is consciousness. There's a big field actually. If you want to do research in the future, if you have interest in kind of R&D, so this can become a big topic. Consciousness. How do you define consciousness, by the way? चेतना किसको कहते हैं?
Awakening power.
Yes, awakening power. Very good. Yes, the power of discrimination, what is right, what is wrong. Very good.
अंदर की आवाज.
That is more of a intuition, but yes, you are conscious. That's why you can do this.
जब हमारी पांचों ज्ञानेंद्रिय और पांचों कामेंद्रियां जागृत हैं,
तब क्या होगा?
चेतना में या
चेतना तो अब भी है, वो भी समझ गया, बैठा है, चेतना है, मतलब अवेयरनेस, सिंपल वर्ड, अवेयरनेस, मतलब यू आर अवेयर, मतलब आपको गर्मी लग रही है, नहीं लग रही? कभी आप कॉन्शियस भी हो, कभी तो लग रही है. So that consciousness, that means the power of aware, thinking, feeling intentionally. Then now, from where this consciousness is coming? Consciousness comes through the soul. That body don't have consciousness. This world don't have consciousness. If I say you are ugly, you will not mind. But if I say something to someone, that may mind. Computer? How can people have consciousness? Computer आपका रिजल्ट बताएगा, आप पास हो गए, तो वही बात दिखाएगा. आप फेल हो जाओ, but आपको ब्रदर आपको बताएगा यार तुम पास हो गया. They don't have attention. Very good. You have understood the topic. So robots, they are programmed. They have gross body, but that is also made of plastic now, and they have some software. But do they have emotions? If I tell the robot, you are my best friend, he will say programmed way that okay, I am happy to have your friend. But does it have the same emotion which you can say to the other friend?
But जैसे Google creating program जैसे हम
अरे सिंपल यार, बच्चा क्या कर देगा क्या? Yes, this will relate to your question. This camera is able to see this lighthouse, huh? और अगर यहाँ पे तूफान आ जाए और ये लाइट हाउस भी उड़ने वाला है, एक तो है कैमरा रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है, एक है कि आप खड़े हो यहाँ पे दूसरे केस में, तो कैमरा तो खड़ा रहेगा बोलूँ, बट आप भाग जाओगे. दैट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कॉन्शियसनेस. सो कैमरा इज नॉट कॉन्शियस, इट इज जस्ट लाइक ओके machine. Another example can be like, maybe if I have it over here, not yet. Okay. Another example can be like if some drama scene is being recorded by a camera, or you people are standing outside, you are watching that scene. You may start feeling some emotions, some crying, some sad or something. उसको खुश हो गया है. But क्या वो कैमरा हंस रहा होगा? कैमरे के मुझे बढ़ने वाले कुछ नहीं. That what I am explaining, that the soul is not there. So emotions will not be there, feelings will not be there, consciousness will not be there. So it's just a hardware accumulation and software inside. Is it clear? This is the same thing. The person is standing, then he will face some emotions like humor, sorrow, happiness, suspense, etc. Okay, now this is a case study. Some people thought that consciousness comes through brain, something like that. So there was one scientist who spent around 20-25 years on this experiment. The consciousness comes through the दिमाग से आती है या फिर आत्मा से आती है? कहाँ से आती है? नहीं, आप लोगों को बताइए, बट उसको कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट देख लेते हैं और ये भी अगर आप समझोगे तो थोड़ा अच्छा लगेगा. मैं मानता हूँ थोड़ा टेक्निकल है ये सेमिनार, बट इट्स वेरी आई ओपनिंग, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. तो इट विल हेल्प ऑल ड्यूरिंग ऑल योर लाइफ. सो उसने क्या किया, एक बड़ा अच्छा इंसान था, पेनफील्ड साहब ने क्या किया कि इसने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट सेटअप किया और उसके अंदर ब्रेन के सारे फ्रीक्वेंसी चैनल्स को टैप कर दिया और ऑब्जर्व किया कि किस तरीके से अगर मैं नॉर्मल अगर हाथ को खड़ा करता हूँ तो मेरे ब्रेन का कौन सा पार्ट एक्टिवेट होता है और क्या सिग्नल जाता है. क्लियर? इट हैपेंस टू एवरीवन ऑफ अस एंड दैट्स हाउ न्यूरो सिस्टम वर्क्स. सो उसने ऐसे टैप कर दिया और काम कर दिया. देन व्हाट ही डिड, और बिकॉज ही वाज इंटेलिजेंट, ही वाज एक्सपर्ट, he designed the same signal, same powerful, same signal outside, and from the resources he supplied that signal to the brain of activation. And what happened? The hand raised, and then he deactivated the signal. As soon as he deactivated the signal, the hand came out. Now question to all of you. In the first case, when there was no setup, he raised the hand and he came down. In the second case, the signal went from the outside and raised the hand down. Okay, who was operating in the second case? The external source, the scientist. But who was operating in the first case? Our internal original residency person. That was coordinated with the brain organizing the hand. But in the second case, it was not a choice. So that